Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Live from the Sword Coast podcast. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon master this evening. Tonight, we're continuing on with our ongoing campaign, playing 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, well, a hack of it to play in the World of Warcraft. And with me tonight are the stars of the Heirs of Eversong campaign, which is what we're calling the campaign. And our numbers have grown as well, too. We apologize for going a little late. We had to do a little bit of bookkeeping first. Because it's been a while, guys, why don't we start, and I'll go in order left to right. Tell us who you are, what you're drinking, if you choose to share that, and what your character is. Tell us what class, and I think, George, yours we haven't really heard. Well, everyone, tell everyone about your background as well. So we'll start off with George. You're up first.
I'm George. I'm playing Elith Darkstrider, Blood Elf Mage, who is a Kirin Tor apprentice, and he brings up his mentor quite a bit, probably too much, and he's unlike most elves. He's chaotic and he is rebellious. And so going out in search of adventure was not something he was against. So he's excited by it, even though he's afraid. Yeah. And he's bringing up the rear guard here to try to help out.
Nice. Okay. Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey, everybody. I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Melanian Darkgift. He is a warrior blood elf, as we all are, and he was a bit of a criminal, and he lost his brother. Mm-hmm. And I'll be drinking some Mortlatch.
Nice. There's actually a villain in what do you call it, in the most recent One Ring role-playing game supplement, and I'm pretty sure his name, it's not Mortlatch, but it's very fucking close to it.
That's funny.
All right, and next up is Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen. I'm playing Sin Starstolen. She is a blood elf mage, a former apprentice, and now out thrust into the wide world full of all sorts of nasty things that she is not equipped to deal with yet. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how she turns out.
Excellent. Next up is Jordan.
I am Jordan, also playing Zama. I used to be a noble, but now I decide to help my people since the Scourge killed everyone, and I've become basically a healer of the people. Nice.
And next up is Greg.
I'm playing Amaro Whisperwind. I am a Farstrider apprentice. So I am guiding them through the forest to our destination.
Excellent. And last but not least, is Steve-O.
Yo, I'm playing Athaniar Solarmind. He is a blood elf paladin / blood knight, and he used to be a priest, and then decided to do the way of the warrior.
Yeah, so he is a blood knight. So when we last left our heroes, you guys had just reached the Sunsworn estate, and what did you guys find there last session?
That's about it. Mana Wraith and one of the elves lurking around. That was
the Wretched.
The Wretched, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you guys remember about that Wretched? You guys had, just as a refresher for everybody, and for to fill in for the folks who weren't here last session, the reason you guys came out here in the first place was at the request of a servant of the Sunsworn family, a very storied and important blood elf family. The last surviving member of that family, a guy named Voranath, had disappeared into the hills of. Oh, I'm a dummy. I did not load the map. Give me 1 sec here, guys. It's going to take 1 second to do that. I finished the map for the campaign yesterday, and I had one damn thing to do, and that was to load the map into the game, and of course I didn't do it. So let's turn to you guys. What do you remember happening after you got here, apart from or what do you remember about being sent out here?
Why were we sent out here?
Yeah.
Because
I think each of you had a different reason for it, but
check on what happened to him, because apparently something's happened to this wizard Warna, right?
yeah, I think the fear was that he had become a wretched as well. And here we go. Boom. All right, let me download the sucker and then I'll load it up. You downloading? Come on, you little horse. Run. There you go. Excellent. Okay. This will, what did I do there? Hopefully be worth it, guys. So I think it'll be worth it. I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. And this will give you a sense of where we are. So let me see here. Choose a file. There we go. Oh, look at that. Ready to go. So Steve, I think what you and Elath, Athaniar and Elath have been, I mean, literally watching the Hawkstriders because some of you guys came riding in on that. Basically, you guys showed up late. So Athaniar, Melanian, and Elath actually showed up late at the request of Captain Sunbrand, the guy who was the head of the Blood Watch, kind of like the city watch for, what are we doing here? Yes, okay, great. For the surviving community, or the surviving members of the community that are on, what do you call it? Sunstrider Isle. Okay, guys. Oop, what am I doing here? I went too far out. There we go. I guess for those listening at home, this is just how easy it is to edit assets in Roll20 as well, too. If you're not familiar with it, it is very handy. That is clearly what I plan to do, is to serve as an exemplar. Okay, so here we go. Let's bring you guys over to, first off, here's your black and white version. So this is what we were working from last. This is my incomplete, not quite ready, not all together. Let's take a look at what, boom, the finished version is. Wow! There we go. So you guys have been living in the Sunspire, or the community around the Sunspire. There are these other communities that are outside of the Sunspire, all on Sunstrider Isle. There's also a thing called the Falthrian Academy, which is effectively like the magic school. What I think I'm going to say for now is that basically each of the hexes are about 4 kilometers. So you can travel about 3 of them in a day over rough terrain. And that's why you guys had to kind of, spend one night in the place you would have spent the night over was Anlathar, right in the north here. And then you guys have head up into the foothills here. So this is, what I'll also do is I will give you guys, boom. If you need to look at it, I'll give you a handout for this as well, too. Okay. And one thing that is not depicted on this map is the impact of the Scourge. So this is effectively, at the time that we're playing, this is after the fall of the Scourge. So there is going to be a version of this that will show on the mainland the damage that was done. But this is based on your understanding of what Quel'Thalas was like before the Scourge. So cool. Let's assume you guys survive and make it to the Scourge, because that Mana Wraith is pretty fucking scary. So, okay, so that's where we were, and that's where we are now, is somewhere up in the foothills here, where a number of the nobles have different estates. And you remember that the Sunsworn were sort of not legendary, but they were well known for the magical powers that they demonstrated. So, however, there's shit going on. So let's yeah, Melanian definitely agrees. So last session, I think it was just the Mana Wraith's turn. Now, as a reminder too, we're using the optional hero point system that's in the what do you call it? In the
It didn't
PDF.
matter. Finished. It moved to me, and that's how it ended.
Did it attack you? I thought it used because it used its attack and then it moved on you, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So then it'd be Then
Okay.
it goes. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is am I on the right later? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put Athaniar or Alzar rather is going to let's see here. He's gonna hide. Boom, because he's got the ninja token on him. He's a ninja. So looking at the turn order, Mana Wraith had just moved up. The other ones were moving around inside the cottage. And let's see here. I'm gonna make sure you guys. Oh yeah, the line of sight's working. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Then next up is Zama. Zama, what are you doing? So this giant, let's remind ourselves of what is drifting above you right now. This is something that you misidentified initially as a specter or some form of undead, but perhaps worse, perhaps the same. It's actually an arcane wraith or a mana wraith, a foul spirit that represents the distortion of the incredible magic that permeates the what do you call it? The Sunstrider Isle and all of Quel'Thalas. So what are you doing?
If I want to cast magic weapon on not me, but Melanian's weapon.
Sure. Why don't you click on magic weapon? Let's see if it's got a touch speed. As long as you're actually in touch with Melanian anyway, so I think you're okay.
I want to activate. Yeah, switch level. I assume it only lets me cast level 2 for some reason.
No, just click on the spell.
No,
Yeah, there you go. Touch. Okay, so I will. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can just we can. I think Melanian spent his hero point last session to get out of to make that save. Was that right, Jeff?
Yeah.
No, I thought he saved it.
I thought he saved
actually.
it too, and is frozen.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So then he's very easy to touch.
That's right. His
Okay.
magic weapon up.
And there's a wave.
He definitely failed his wisdom save. The last
Yeah,
thing I did was roll a 5.
Yeah, and you chose not to spend the hero point, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so you can see there's this like bluish energy that sort of is tracing little like it's almost as if like thread has been wrapped around him, and it's made of like a glowing kind of filament, and that's caught him in place. What are you gonna do? You cast magic weapon on him, or
Yeah, I'm still using magic weapon on him.
okay? So then you what do you call it? What is it?
Reach
What?
in. I'm going to touch his sword and going to get all magic-y.
Hammer. Okay.
Right,
So
hammer.
his hammer is suffused. You speak some. It's got a somatic component too. So you speak some ancient Thalassian words. You touch his hammer, and this flare of brilliant energy. Whoa, man!
And
I
I'm
just
using that as my racial ability.
Whoop. I just lost everybody's video in one fell swoop. There.
Oh,
That's weird.
I lost you.
Yeah, I lost you too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
No,
weird.
we all lost you.
Okay, hold up. Let me see here. My internet has been, uncooperative. Is the kind way to put that. I'm going to refresh mine. Let's see if it solves that problem. Boom. Okay. Slowly loading. Okay, so I'm back. Is anybody else back? No.
Oh,
Yeah,
came
everyone's
on
back.
this
Perfect.
one.
Okay, great. I just don't see Steve just yet. Okay, so that was Zama's turn. Next up is Eleth. So we're going to say you've sort of like spent your move to get onto the map right now.
Okay, perfect. So I turn to Athaniar. We've come together, is that right? We've both moved up together. Okay. And I turn to Athaniar and I say, my mentor, Tambor the Black, warned me about such atrocities. We must get into the fight. Come, let's go.
Constant
And,
name dropping.
Yeah.
I met Jeremy Irons once.
I'd love to hear more about your mentor.
Steve?
But he's also not insane, so he's going to cast Mage Armor first.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So why don't you click on Mage Armor and let's see what it does.
Spells.
There's what I need.
Right. Mage armor.
Nice. Okay. And what does it look like as you activate your Mage Armor?
So this sort of scintilling light suddenly appears and kind of weaves its way around my body like into a lattice work.
Okay.
That then goes invisible. And by the way, normally it doesn't look like that. It's much more secretive, but he purposely makes this happen.
Nice. Okay. So it's display of arcane power. The next up is Melanian. So the save, I believe, is made at the end of the turn. So I think you're doing fuck all.
Oh, at the end of my turn or the whole round?
End of your turn.
Okay.
You get to make another save against it at the end of your turn. So you're held in place. Go ahead and give me a wisdom save, please.
Excellent. Wisdom, my favorite save.
I know how to pick them. Ooh.
Oh, man, if only I had advantage.
Oh, shit, yeah. So still, unfortunately, not quite good enough. You're straining against these arcane bonds, and it's cupped, like it's not as if like you're paralyzed per se. It's like something is specifically holding you in place. Okay.
It's like some jerk is involved.
I would definitely agree with that. So Alzar, I'm going to take Alzar out of the initiative order here because he's sneaky.
Just go back for a second. Because he still has one of my angel feathers that if he crushes, he can dodge, disengage, or dash. Does that apply to there?
It would require him being able to take an action though, and he can't take actions right now.
Action at all.
Yeah, so he's. I mean, maybe his eyes kind of go to that. He can see it held in his shield arm, and he's just like,
immobilized.
Okay. Okay, then Amara, what are you doing?
I'm going to move back towards them.
Okay.
And I will dash.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I will cast Magic Weapon on my bow.
Nice. So what does it look like when you cast Magic Weapon?
Well, the bow just shimmers with blue energy up and down the shaft of the bow.
Awesome. Okay. So then next up is Athaniar. So Athaniar, you just come running in next to Elath. What do you like to do?
Yep.
What you can see there, Steve-O, is just up that ridge there. That's sort of like a little hill next to this elven cottage. And that mana wraith is drifting above your two allies. Oh, can you hear us, Steve?
Yeah, hello.
You're contemplating.
I'm contemplating. Yes. Well, maybe I can am I 100 feet away? Less than 100 feet away?
You should be able to see yourself on the map there. You're on the bottom right.
Okay.
You're the little dude with the ponytail on his head. You got the man bun, kind of.
Right. There we are.
No, that's
Okay.
That's me measuring for my turn.
Oh, okay. Your dude's right down here, Steve-O.
There he is. Hello. All right. And each of those squares is how far?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Yeah, it's cost you double to go up the difficult terrain there.
Okay.
As you're scrambling up that hill.
Yeah, let's scramble up that hill there.
Okay.
Get up to a vantage point where I can see these guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Kate Bush in my head for the rest of the day now. So
run up that hill.
Yeah. Okay. Now, did you intend to did you want to engage with the mana wraith, or were you kind of keeping a distance?
Well, I can shoot it with my flurry.
With your flurry? Oh, right. Yeah. Fuck. Look at the me talk. Yeah. Trying to tell you how to play your character. Kev, I got this. All right. So, what do you want to do then? Go ahead. You guys still got an action.
Let's plow that thing with some flurries.
Okay. So go ahead and click on that. Oh, your attack actually. Click on the attack for flurry.
Cast at what level? 1. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so you gesture out, and this sort of like frost forms at the end of your hand, and this like hail basically flies out, and unfortunately, it goes a little wide, or passes partly through that thing, and it does not seem to connect. Okay, then we're up to Sin. What are you doing?
Okay.
All this craziness is going on.
So Sin, I think Sin is still kind of back here at the edge of the map.
Okay.
Not quite close enough to run in and cast Burning Hands, so I'm going to blast it with Firebolt.
Nice. Go. Whoa!
Yeah.
That will work.
Awesome.
All right. So you blast out with your firebolt. And have I been counting up or counting down? Counting down, looks like. Okay. So that definitely connects and seems to tear through this thing a bit. And all right. Is that it for you? To move as well?
I think, is there a take cover move, get down?
You can. I mean, it's not all this stuff you can picture at some point was very carefully landscaped. So I imagine the hill is fairly smooth going up to the top. There. So it's not like you can hide behind a rock or something like that. You could, sort of wince dramatically. That's that.
Okay, yeah, cower in fear as this mana wraith hopefully doesn't come for me.
Okay,
that's my extra action.
All right. So speaking of mana wraiths, let's go with the mana wraith now. Okay, so Melanian is still there. Zama, you were trying to do something to it. So I think what it does is, I'm gonna check whether this is a move or a lesser action. In 5th edition, are you only able to cast one spell per turn, or can you?
Yeah, one spell per turn unless it says it breaks.
Okay, so
you can cast a spell and a cantrip.
Spell and a cantrip. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. See, I always have that shit kind of floating around in the back of my mind, but I'm not always 100% sure if it's right. Okay, so then what it does is this thing turns and looms over you, Zama, and its face, the what makes up that blackened kind of hooded area, it seems to glow with this greenish, almost fell quality. And it forms into what looks like a skull. And then kind of, you can hear its voice echoing through from, the void through towards you. And would you kindly give me, I think it is a wisdom save. Let me double check that. It is, yeah.
Where do I click for that?
It should be on the right side of the characteristics, I believe.
Right.
Like if you click on the saving throw name, like strength or whatever, it should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got it.
Okay. All right. So now, would you kindly describe for us what Zama's worst fear is?
Oh man, Deathwing.
Okay. Well, you guys wouldn't have been exposed to that. You wouldn't know Deathwing at this point. Yeah, because this is well before the Cataclysm. So
he's still a legend, right?
Yeah, but I mean, in a legend in the same. I think that with what your roles were before about the dragons, like you might have some sense that there's different kinds of dragons, but
okay. How about Arthas?
Yes, absolutely. Because Arthas just annihilated your people. So maybe that's the face you see. Instead of that, you can hear that low, stern, icy voice of instead standing before you is this towering Death Knight, the one that brought ruin to your people. You are now frightened, which means so you cannot willingly move towards the Mana Wraith, and you suffer disadvantage on all of your rolls. And I'll give you, I think there's a little skull token. Where is it here? Yeah, there you go. That's your frightened token. Okay, so you are frightened. Now,
the Scourge is here. Which,
however, I think.
Do you still think it's the Scourge?
Do you still? You think? Up to you.
No, because remember when Sin said it was the Scourge, and we
I think we figured out that it's not because of the
Yeah.
way that it responded to magic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
And-
I did. I thought, yeah, I remember. Yes.
Yeah. And actually, what might happen, because Zama, you were the one who were like, no. Like, if it wouldn't be affected by my necrotic ability, but now seeing this, you might be like, Jesus,
I was wrong.
I was wrong. Okay, so, however, Melanian, you are now free.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. That is, I think then what this thing does is it is going to drift towards who heard it? Oh, you did. It starts drifting towards here now. Melanian, because you are free, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, haha.
Do I get to make one, or am I scared?
You're well, no. Yeah, actually, you can because you're. It's at disadvantage.
There it is. So wait, is it different? Did he cast magic weapon on my Warhammer?
He
Yeah.
did.
So does it change my roll or anything?
Does it give you
+1 to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Nice.
Okay, I'll just add that to the thing then.
Sure.
So that's a
Ooh,
22.
21.
What's a 22?
Wow. Okay, so that slams into this thing, and because of the arcane power that's in it, it just fucking tears into it.
And it would be 12 damage instead of 11 because of the +1.
Plus, 12 damage. Okay. You know what? That actually dissipates it. So you hit this thing, and it completely disrupts the power. Does being frightened interfere with concentration?
No.
No. Okay. So this thing dissipates and is gone. Okay. And as soon as it dissipates, that feeling of fear that was gripping your stomach there, Zama, it disappears, and the form of the Lich King you saw just fades as if like mist in the morning sun. It was all in your head.
Become mildly attracted to Meliana.
Okay. So
I'm going to turn to Sin and say, my master, Tamor the Black, you may have heard of him. He'd be very impressed with your spell work.
Now,
Unfortunately, I haven't, but maybe someday.
Interestingly, Sin is also a Guarantor apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
So
From a better master.
Do you say that out loud?
What you might know, yeah, I think what you might know is that Sin's master is actually a member of the Alliance.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He is not a. I mean, at this point, the elves or the blood elves haven't thrown in with one faction or the other.
Okay.
But okay, so let's see here. Let's.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. What is everyone else? So Amara, you were coming racing over. Your bow all now ablaze. You can still see inside there. Let's see here. Boom. Yeah, I think you got a clear view of. There's that one mana wraith in that first room, and a second one there. Alzar will probably come with you as well. Are you just going to join up with your allies, or are you going to go along with the plan you guys had before?
I feel more confident with our little swarm we're developing here. Because they're not guarding the Dragonhawks anymore.
Yeah.
Because we were what? We were 5 before. Now we're 6 or
7, I think, with Alzar. Yeah, Alzar is going to go watch the horses. He's had enough of this sneaking around. Someone's got to watch the things. So,
okay.
Yeah,
it's an important job.
It's a clearly a very important job, but passing the baton of people who can't make it, who don't want their characters to die. Okay, so
I mentioned to the group what I learned from my Arcana check, that these things, despite hiding, I think they have a spell to locate us if they are aware of our presence. I don't know what it is, but I think that's how they found us hiding over here.
magic.
There may be no hiding from these creatures.
Yeah,
That's
so
not-
that might be just not a good plan to use against them.
Mhm.
So
You suggest we go in as a group then?
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
Amara, you were the one who was sort of helping to reconnoiter this place before. What was your understanding of the plan?
Yeah, I don't remember. I vaguely remember that we were going to go over and try to get in while they made a distraction.
Yeah.
But I didn't think you guys. Seems like you aggroed the one.
No, we didn't. We didn't attack it. It cast a spell and found us.
Right, but
Yeah.
it came out of that northern building, not the northwestern building, right?
Yeah.
So it might be better served to get rid of the one that we can still see in the north building before we go after the ones in the other building.
You mean up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea because that one looks. Is that building not attached to the other building?
The one up here?
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like it seems to be a separate building.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Clearing that out first. I think that's a good plan.
I can do. Hold up. So I was able to do this before.
I'll move back to them on my turn since that was the next.
Sure.
one.
Yeah. Go ahead and move yourself over there. Let's do this. Let's do. How much space do I need? I need. Let's say. That. Boom. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Now I just need to drop in some more trees for you guys to move through in case you want to. You got a couple people with some pretty decent range on things. So in the event that you want to take advantage of those ranged assets.
Laura, did you find any doors to this northern building?
We went into the other building.
Oh, okay.
We went around the outside of the northwestern building. There was a set of stairs that led up into the entranceway, and I think we saw one or two of the mana wraiths at distance through the openings.
Yeah, so I count one down here, another one over here,
Yeah.
one up here, and one in the separate building.
I say we just rush the second building.
Well, I can probably aggro the one in the northern building and make it come to us.
Yeah, I can hit it from here if we want to aggro it. We
Is that
just
a window? Can you see it
Same
in the
here.
window?
I can see it through a window.
I can too.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Just make it come to us.
Yeah, and then if it can't make it all the way to us, we'll get a round of range attacks on it before it engages in melee.
Mm. Okay. So you guys can see the expanded map now, right?
Yep.
Great.
Yes.
So let's get rid of remove all turns here. Boom. You guys can go ahead and we're in kind of like free time right now, so you guys can go ahead and position yourself wherever. The one thing you have noticed, Amara has been particularly keeping an eye out. These things don't seem to be, they're not terribly curious. They're not, you would have to be making a fair amount of noise to actually draw the attention of them.
Interesting.
Well, so it sort of seems like we ought to do, like we talked about, try to take them down one by one, since we know that we can take them down now, and we know they're not nearly as bad as we thought they were, and because it seems like they're really dangerous if we go into the building and we can only have one person engage them at a time, then that's our kind of worst case scenario for fighting them. Whereas out here, where we can pelt them with shots, that's our
Right, we can swarm them.
Agreed.
yeah.
Okay. So if that's the plan, I'll go ahead, guys, click on your tokens. Click on initiative. Let's see what order this is going to go. I'll roll for the mana wraith.
Oh,
Okay.
George, you didn't click on your
It's
token.
weird. It shows that I have it clicked. It's so weird. Okay, let's click off and click on it again. Okay, see what happens. And I rolled a 19. Let's see. That's fine. Did that work that time? It didn't work again.
So what's going on here?
It shows him clicked. You know,
Did
I
you
can
click
see all
on
my,
me?
No, it shows all my stat. You know, oh wait, you're right.
Because your new role
Yeah, I
edited
zoomed so
my...
far out that I couldn't see the tokens.
Okay. What was your
So-
original roll there, Sin?
Mine was 18.
Oh, it was
so
18, okay,
I
yeah.
updated it.
Okay, cool. So Amar's in. Who's not missing? We got Athaniar and Melanian. No, Melanian's in. So just Athaniar. Steve-O, we need your initiative roll, please. Bitte und danke. What are we at here? Oh, right. Okay. Excellent. Okay, let me add my my good friend, the Mana Wraith here. Okay, and we'll put this in descending order. And come on, descending. There we go. Amara, unsurprisingly, lady with the what do you call it? Now, I'm going to let you have max duration of magic weapon is what?
As an hour.
It's an hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay, awesome. Then never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was only 10 minutes. Okay, so yeah, anyone who's got magic. Oh, is it concentration?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's concentration.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then what that means for 5th edition then, Jordan, is that you cannot cast another concentration spell and maintain that.
Yeah.
You can cast other spells. So, okay, cool. So then we got 2 people with magic weapons. Amara, you're up first. What would you like to do?
So I have that Natural Explorer, which gives me advantage on rolls when I go before the enemy. So as my bonus action, I'm going to use my Hunter's Mark on the
Nice.
Mana Wraith in the building north of me. I'll just click that so you can see it.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, and then I am going to light him up.
Awesome.
And actually, I will use my focus this round
Cool.
and give myself an extra attack.
Nice.
So
Let's see here. What can I use for Hunter's Mark? I'm trying to remember what it looks like in the video game. It's a little like floaty arrow, isn't it? That's about as close as I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
So my first shot,
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark, magic weapon.
Oh,
Nice.
God. Holy smokes. So 26. And does it have advantage on the damage too?
No.
No, okay. So that's fucking 13. Okay. So this arrow is launched from your bow and then it transforms into this arcane energy and slams into this thing. Whoa. It howls in. Oh, you do an extra 1d4, right?
I've already put it.
Oh,
up.
you already factored everything?
That's
Okay.
why I put the little in brackets Hunter's Mark.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'll just uncheck it when
And
when the target.
what does
is
your
in
focus do?
Focus gives me a second attack.
Oh, okay, cool. So go ahead and make your second attack. Nice. Holy shit.
Awesome.
That's incredible. Okay, so these 2 blazing shots, it's going to be easier just to add up than it is to subtract. So blaze, these 2 things go alight, and you guys can hear something howl in that other room, but you're not sure what it is yet. Wow. Anything else, Amara?
Nope, that's it.
That's it. All right, Melanian, what are you doing?
Well, nothing, I guess, this round.
Okay. It's waiting. Sin, what are you doing?
To come in range, yeah.
Okay. Sin?
I'm going to take another shot with Firebolt.
Okay, go ahead.
Not so good.
Not good. No, unfortunately, that does not quite connect. Zama, what are you doing?
Waiting.
Okay.
So Kevin,
Wraith turn.
I think that second damage roll is the D4.
Second damage rolls D4. Oh, okay, cool. So you actually did an extra 3 points of
3
damage to it.
points of
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's incredible fucking burst damage at the start. Well done. Okay, so next up is this thing. So then it comes drifting. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out to there. It is not happy. Oh, you know what? It can actually use. Hold up. Is there a send ability I realized it had that I did not use last time because I'm an idiot. This is the benefit you guys have is I'm not playing any optimized monsters here. Yeah, so basically, instead of moving that distance, what ends up happening is this thing, it shimmers and then like explodes out from arcane power into that space. Kind of like, it appears out of nowhere almost. And then it, once again, gestures and these arcane bolts come shooting towards you guys. Let's hear. I'm going to target, actually, Amara. I think that's the most likely target here. Amara, does a 20 hit your AC?
Yep.
Okay, you take 9 points of damage as this torrent slams into you. And then I'm just going to do both on you. How many guys have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. How good of you guys to come in a dice-sized number? Then we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Melanian. You're a popular target. I'm going to give you cover because of that tree. So you'll have plus 4 to your AC for the purpose of this attack. And I rolled a 10, so I'm guessing that's not going to hit you.
Not even close.
Not even close. Okay, so this a torrent goes towards you as well and slams into this big ancient white tree, scorching away some of its bark. Athaniar, you're up next. What are you doing?
Athaniar will. Let's see. Maybe I will try to run. And could I possibly distract the wraith and then it's like give other people a bonus?
Yes. Yeah, I'll let you aid another. So just go racing up towards it and make an attack roll against an AC 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just an attack roll.
Can you get up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you know what? I don't think you can quite reach there and attack.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're 5 feet short. What's your movement?
My movement is 30.
You were chainmail, right?
Yes.
Isn't your chain movement a 20 then, or
No, everybody's armor doesn't change your movement of 5e.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then yeah. So you go racing up there.
Yep.
You know what, Steve? I go ahead and move yourself into contact with him. You could have been another 5 feet forward. So go ahead and make your attack roll. I'll see if you can distract.
Let's see here. So just a d20, sorry.
No, just your regular, whatever your attack is. With
Okay.
your, I think it's a great sword you have, isn't it?
Or yes.
Yeah. Your big fuck off sword. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep. So the next attack will have advantage. Elath, speaking of the next attack.
I will need it. Sin, I think your magic tends to be effective against this thing, the fire. So I shall do the same.
You know what? If you might want to move yourself, because I think I'd give cover to the same way that
if I don't move, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So I will move to here.
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So you come
so there we
striding
go. So,
forward. And go ahead.
I got a 23.
Wow. Oh, you know what? Does your
It didn't.
Oh, it's
yeah,
not.
go into your character sheet. I didn't set this up properly.
Yeah.
One sec here.
Yeah.
It's just, I can set it to automatically roll damage. I just did not do that on your.
Want me to just roll it?
Yeah. Give me
right
1 second.
now. Yeah.
Let's see here. Always roll damage and crit. Go ahead and click on the attack again. We'll just use the damage.
Okay.
On this
Cool.
one. Oh, you had advantage on it, so it's a crit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Woo!
so
That's I think it's this.
that's one fire. But
Yeah,
I
so
get
it's-
to roll the damage dice twice. So
Oh, yeah,
I'll do
right.
that again. So 6 total.
6 total. That's it's actually enough to dissipate it between what Amara did and yours. Once again, woo, 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 woo. This one goes. Let's just keep you in the initiative order we've got you guys. You can reposition yourself. We'll keep you in the initiative order, but just go ahead and position yourselves on the map where you want to be to pull the next one. And if you need more room on the bottom, let me know. Actually, let me just make this easier for you so you're not trying to cram everyone in. I can extend that out. Whoopsies. Not that way. Boom. There we go.
I'm basically just gonna hide Dark Gift wherever he goes.
Okay. Let me go.
So since we can see that one in the western building,
Yep.
is it elevated above us?
This one?
It is, yeah. It's even with, it's about 10 feet up, and it's even with where the, what do you call it was? Whoop, that's a little high. Sec here. There we go, guys. It's about even with where the hill was. Because the hill at its peak was about 10 feet up.
Oh, so like I'm saying, from where I am now, am I level with it?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll mark it again with my hunter's mark.
Okay.
And then I will do pretty much what I did last round.
Nice.
Except-
Amar's showing you how it's done here.
I think I will save my focus.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So 13 points of damage. Nice. So again, this bluish, or the arrow transforms into this bluish bolt that slams into this thing, and it howls, spins around, and its green eyes flare with power and anger. Let me roll initiative for it and see where we're placing it. 8. Okay. Add a turn. 8, and I'll move it up. And Thaniar, what's your dex bonus there, Thaniar?
Deck bonus. Let's see. It is 2.
2. Okay, actually, yeah, you'll go first then. Okay, so next up is Melanian. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, until it comes within range, I guess I just hold my shield up to it,
Okay.
to where it's coming from. I can't
Okay.
really. I don't have a ranged weapon, so
Would you give me a perception check again?
perception.
Yeah. Let's see if you notice something. Yeah,
Oh.
okay. So, well, I mean, 15 is good enough. So you know that the last time that these things appeared, they sort of like vanished and reappeared at a certain distance. And you would guess that's that's around 30 feet. So if you want to judge where this one might be, you can kind of, I'll let you eyeball where you think that thing might arrive.
You could also hold your action until after it went too, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, if I was to like hide in the corner of the tree here.
Yeah. And then it reappeared in front of you. You could have, like Greg said, you could hold an action, and as soon as it appears, you fucking slam it with your magic hammer.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay. Sin, what are you doing?
Taking another shot. Firebolt.
Can you see it from...
I can see a corner of it.
Okay, so that means I'm going to give it cover.
Okay.
So go ahead.
All right, 16 versus
16.
it in cover.
Okay, so that is not quite good enough.
All right.
So yours, it kind of you hit the side of the that big open window, and then the rest of your firebolt goes flying inside. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna move behind Elith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Zama, what are you doing?
Move behind Dark Gift and cast Hold the Dead.
Okay, nice. I must make a wisdom saving throw. So let me make my saving throw. I don't think that passed. Okay, so then go ahead and give me a D8 roll, please.
I think I get a D12 because it's damaged, right?
It is damage. You're right. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay, then it is Athaniar's turn. What are you doing?
And let's see here. What can I do? I got my cantrip. I get affinity, dex. Should I use my detect the divine sense to try and detect celestial, fiend, or undead. I guess are these things undead? Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Depends on who you listen to.
They were mana. I thought we decided they were mana elementals.
Mhm.
Last after investigating it, right? We thought they turned out to be mana elementals of some sort.
Okay. Mana
Something like that.
Jeff, for the for the benefit of the folks in chat, can you tell us again what you're drinking?
Oh,
George said he missed it. So
Mort Lunch. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try my divine sense to see if I can sense you.
Sure.
If there's anything.
Would you click on that there, Steve-O? I'm just going to see what it does.
Sure.
So I'm going to see whether you might be able to detect something here. I just don't know.
I clicked on it, but it's not.
Oh, did you click on the? There's a little what do you call it? Like a speech bubble. Yeah, click on that. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. So it's anything within 30 feet, 60 feet of you that's not behind cover. So you're not picking up anything right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So mark on your character sheet, mark one use of that. It should be listed under somewhere on your character sheet. Okay. Next up is the Mana Wraith. So as with the other, this kind of turns and then it winks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So it's actually going to reappear right in front of you there, Melanian.
Perfect. I shall swing.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Gross.
It's a little off from where you expected it to appear, I think. So you swing this blue streak behind it. But it does appear, and it is going to I don't know. Where is Amari over there?
I moved into cover after I shot.
Okay, right.
And got it under cover again, so that I didn't get darted when the thing appeared.
Okay, so then I think what this thing will do then is it appears, and it's going to try something on you there, Melanian. You're really living up the tank role here.
Yep.
Okay, now does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay, so what happens is this thing it kind of sees you, it flares up with this kind of bright, violet kind of color, and it reaches in towards you, and you can see that it's there's almost like a crackling, sucking sound, like as if air escaping while there's also like electricity, running along something, and it reaches in and completely, you're easily able to deke out of the way. In the same way that you misjudged where it was, it misjudged where you were. And that is the end of the Mana Wraith's turn. Elith, what are you doing?
So I turned to Sin, who's just past me, and I said, "Do not fear, my friend. Thankfully, I was trained by the greatest mage of all time." And I do 15 extra hand motions for my somatic components of casting Firebolt, and then
you might want to move.
And I get an excellent fail.
Okay.
You want me to move? Yeah,
just to avoid having cover.
Yeah.
I'm assuming those extra hand movements didn't pay off.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I tripped as I was. It's like, I'm better move first.
While you're sort of getting this thing together, you actually let loose of the spell when you're at the top of emotion.
It flares into the sky, and I say, "That's okay. That's the call for help. That was on purpose."
Yes,
I
intended that.
Truly, you do credit to your master.
All right. We had Sin. Yeah, you did have your turn. Okay, so then we're top of the round again. Amara, what are you doing? This thing has appeared before you.
Okay.
But it has been marked.
I'm going to move so that I can try to get as direct a line of sight as I can on it.
Sure.
And then I will poke it again.
Go ahead. Oh, nice. Do you have advantage on it still?
I don't think so because it's already gone.
Dang. Okay. So then I guess it's just the first rolls. That's still 11 points of damage, though. Holy smokes.
That's awesome.
Okay. Oh, this thing is nearly discorporated. Goes back, and yeah, I guess that's it for its turn. Or that turn. Melanian, what are you doing?
Well, I will attempt to hit it.
Here we go.
Pulls back his Warhammer, and
That
17.
is good enough.
Nice.
for 9 damage.
9 damage. Beautiful. And that's 9 magical. Once again, you just need to bring. What's the name? Have you named your Warhammer yet?
No, but I'm gonna have to think of a name.
You're
now.
really going to have to, because that's another mana wraith that falls before it.
Maybe it's gonna have something to do with killing mana wraiths.
Yeah, like Wraithbane or something.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
OxyClean.
That's better. I like that.
Okay, so what you guys can, once again, we're out of kind of an initiative here. I'm gonna make a okay.
Do you guys want to keep doing this, or do you want to look at this north building that we cleared?
Seems like we ought to go ahead and clear out as many as we can, right?
Okay.
I
So
would
they
agree,
don't
just
sneak
in
up on
case.
us.
Yeah,
Okay.
not to have two fronts.
Well, I can see another one in the building from my vantage point.
Yeah, I'm seeing that one as well.
Okay. Then I will mark that one, Kevin.
Okay. Oh yeah, thank God for their wide open open concept buildings.
Furniture, just
Okay.
Okay.
And here, I'll get you down to Amara again. Okay. Amazing.
Use my second focus point.
Okay, nice. Go ahead and attack again.
Oops.
Oh, nice.
Crit.
Wow.
Okay, so let's see here. That means it's 12, 16 plus 5 is
I think
21.
that second one was a double click. So
Oh, okay.
discount the 2812.
Okay. So it's
But-
14.
Yeah, go ahead.
14, 23. Oh, no, you don't roll the twice. So 14, 19, 20 damage in one hit.
Wow.
Holy crap. All right. Phew, this thing hits.
And I get my focus back whenever I roll a 20.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Initiative is
Cool.
terrible for this thing. Okay. At a turn, I'll be. Look out, guys. Here he comes. Fastest wraith. Oh, that's too high. In the west. 7. So next up, Melanian, what are you doing? I'm not sure you can even see this thing, right? You're just taking it on their word.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take cover behind the tree so that if it.
Yeah.
How does your rage work, Melanian?
Let's see. I think my abilities I took were like ignore pain and
No, I've been generating rage. Like, I can't remember offhand, but like, don't you generate rage?
You gain rage when you hit with a melee weapon attack, but
So
I haven't
you-
spent any yet.
Right. So here's what you should be doing then is adding to your rage pool. Your rage pool should be sitting on 2 right now.
Oh, I see, because it started at 0. Okay.
Yeah, because it starts at 0. You generate rage as you're sort of going along.
Oh, one of these meters is my rage meter.
Yeah, the green one.
Aha. Here we go.
Okay. So Amara's going. Melanie, what are you doing? Do you want to position yourself anywhere or?
Yeah, I moved back a little.
Okay. So next up is Sin.
All right. So I am, instead of using Firebolt, I'm going to use Magic Missile because I don't have to roll attacks for that one.
Nice. That's a good call. Can you see him? The wraith?
Oh, I could. I can't anymore.
You could ready a magic missile for when it
I
appears.
could. Why don't I? Yes.
you could
why
move
don't-
yourself. Like if you move yourself up 1, I think you
There
may
we
have-
go. Now I can see him.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I get to fire off 3 darts, doing 1d4 force damage each.
Nice. Woo. So that's
And
12.
that uses up 1 of my mana.
Incredible. Okay. Right. So then that 9, 22. Okay. She slams into this thing, and it's nearly discorporated as well. Zama, what are you doing?
Just gonna pick a flower, look at it, and wait.
Nice. Good call. Athaniar?
And yeah, well, yes. I think also, well, are we going to move or are we just going to wait and pull these things out?
We're pulling them out.
I'm gonna draw them out.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will wait.
Okay. So then it is the Wraith's turn. So what the Wraith does is it blinks and appears right at the window there. And it looks like it's about to surge out, and then it stops, kind of, and it wrenches, and its whole posture changes. And where it was, aggressive and going towards you, it stops for a second, and then you see its eyes kind of transform from that green to a brilliant yellow color, and it stops and just stares at you. And it's studying each of you.
Rude.
Next up is Elath. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to start out by moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puts me here. So I'm assuming I can see it in the window from this position. Yeah. I'm actually going to do something different as well, since I royally screwed up my fireball. I go back and practice that one later. So I'm going to Ray of Frost it, or attempt to do so.
Here we go.
There we go.
Big money.
Yeah.
Whew. That's actually good enough.
I get 1 point of cold damage, but its speed is reduced by 10 feet if it applies.
Nice. Yeah, that'll apply for this. So you hit, and it sort of, there's this kind of rhyme of that forms across its sort of glowing form. We are back to Amara. What are you doing?
Lasers.
You blowing through your focus again?
No.
Oh. Now, do you have the advantage on that, or is that a normal roll?
Ray of Frost isn't the one that gives the next person advantage, is it?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, no. So I miss.
Okay, so that's actually, that one goes, you were maybe like tracking it to be continuing forward, and you fire, and it hits the side of the building. Melanian, you're up then. And you can see this Wraith hovering there with a different colored eyes staring down at you.
Than the other ones.
Yeah. This is definitely reacting different. So it's just as if in the illustration there, where it's looking, although its hands aren't up in a menacing manner, it was going towards you, and it stops, and it's kind of studying you right now.
Let's see. Is it inside or outside of the building?
It is in the window, basically. So it's about 10 feet up from the ground, even with where you are.
Okay, I'll just move a little closer, and if it comes out, I will attack it if it moves into our group.
Sin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna blast it with magic missiles again.
Okay.
I'm not worried about if it might be on our side now or something like that. So 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Okay, so that is enough to annihilate this thing. It dissipates.
Wink at Eleth.
Yeah. I nod back like I'm impressed.
Okay. All right.
Sin is the far superior wizard.
Really?
Who said that?
Melanian.
Okay, so what do you guys gonna do now?
Well, do I have any potential understanding of what might have happened, like when its eyes were changing to a different color? Like, was there a magical effect going on? Like something with my Arcana might know?
Kind of give me an Arcana check, please.
Can I make that check?
Yeah, please. Yeah, go ahead.
There you go. Not great.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
man.
look at that.
I need to go back to school and study
Jeez.
with your teacher.
So do you want to use your 20 or your 20?
I really am the
That-
best wizard.
Apparently.
Even though I thought these were undead creatures of the scourge like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna want to study with you now.
So the manifestation of the or the sudden reaction, obviously that is consistent with what you would understand to be under some kind of arcane influence. You think that maybe if you make or use detect magic, that you may be able to focus and see if there's maybe even catch some kind of residual energy.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let's go ahead and click on detect magic, please.
Text magic.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Now, what you can see is what appears to be like the magic. Sometimes, when it expresses itself through fairly literal, kind of like metaphorical things, and that's how, or at least that's how your mind interfaces with it to make it intelligible. And what you can see is there's a slowly dissipating yellow hand that seems to be there, as if something had reached up, contacted with that, and is going back now. And then it sort of like the flickering embers above a campfire, it just dissipates and you can't see it any longer. What I will tell you with an at 22, that's some serious fucking mojo.
Yeah, almost like Voronwrath is.
Sinestro? Oh no.
Really? Okay, so what are you guys going to do? Well, I guess what do you say, Sin?
I'm gonna say there's a powerful mage who influenced that last fight.
I see.
Even more powerful than me.
Well, that's considerable.
Elaf's going to go around bragging about how
That's right.
Sin is here.
Hey, I know Sin. We adventured together.
Jeez. Oh man, so we know that the weakest chink in your armor is your self-esteem.
I rolled this off like randomly off.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was great.
Well
They had some great stuff in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's the plan here, guys?
I want to kind of see this side off building before we go into this main area. If anyone else has a suggestion.
Yeah, no, that seems good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there a door? I'm not even going to stealth. I'm just going to walk towards it.
Okay.
Did that roll do anything? Can I continue moving?
I absolutely love that the Mike picks up dice rolls.
Totally.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to sort of it's not on the map here because I don't know why they didn't, but you can picture that I'm gonna assume that each of these edges here basically it's like a platform that goes down to the level, so you can kind of walk up this thing. You can easily walk up and walk inside for that one.
I can walk inside?
Yeah, absolutely. You walk right onto there.
Okay. Is anyone coming? All right. Hey!
Sin's gonna follow along.
Yeah, I'll go up there.
I'm going inside. Are these walls?
They are walls, yeah.
Okay, what's this? What do I see in this? Should I roll perception? Or what's the center thing?
The center is just more wall.
Oh.
This is, yeah. It does appear that whatever this this may have been like the the high elf equivalent of like a gazebo.
Oh, okay.
Anything like on these walls inside?
There are looking around. I mean, it looks like this is somewhere. There are like scraps of maybe scrolls that are sitting around. This would have been somewhere to.
I quickly do like a hush to everyone because I can see another mana wraith.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can see a mana wraith right here. That's why I kind of in this area.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I kind of creep back inside.
Athania, are you keeping your distance there?
Hello. Hello. No, I'm coming.
Okay.
I saw a mana wraith right. It's at the end of this bridge. It's kind of like inside.
Let's see here. For Zama, Eleth, and Melanian, would you kindly give me a perception check?
Mhm.
Ah,
Okay, Zama, wow. Fucking keen eyes again. So, what you see, 1 second here. What you see on the ground is, in addition to all the different broken or like torn pieces of paper and whatnot, there does appear to be a. 1 second here. I've got some. I picked up this thing here. It's one of the DM Guild books. It's massive, comprehensive. It's called a comprehensive equipment manual, and it's got this insane chart for generating like minor properties and stuff like that for magic items.
That's
Like a
cool.
massive expanded version of what's in the DMG, and it's I've been dying to use it. Would you
Yeah,
kindly
well.
give me Jordan 2 percentile rolls, D100 rolls, please?
I have to go in advanced dice roller for that.
You can just hit / roll 1D100. There you go.
Do I want you to roll a second one?
2 of them, yeah, please. Okay, that's cool. And so what I rolled is that you are dead. So I hope you've enjoyed the campaign. And no.
That's what I noticed just now.
Okay. Now, what you see on the ground is this. It's a small. It's about maybe like a foot, maybe long. It looks like it's a piece of carved, old now willow. It's got a white, effectively like a wand. It's fairly nondescript, but I think that your experience. Are you trained in Arcana?
No.
No. Give me an Arcana check anyway. Let's see if you recognize it for what it is. Yeah. Okay. So it's a wand, and what this you pick up the wand, and now would you guys remind me how it works in 5th about identifying magic items? Do you have to cast the?
You cast the spell Identify.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Takes an hour, I think.
Does anyone have Identify?
I have Identify.
Oh, nice. You can cast it as a ritual too, I think.
Can you cast it, or does it take an hour to cast the thing?
Uh-oh. My connection to the server has been interrupted.
The server doesn't want you to know what it is.
So
It's
what it
what-
showed for me is casting time 1 minute.
Yep.
Can be done as a ritual. Range
Right,
touch. One object you must touch.
Okay, so you can spend mana to do it in a minute, or you can spend an hour to cast it as a ritual, I guess.
I think it's usually 10 minutes. As
10 minutes?
Yeah.
No, isn't it longer for the longer ones?
Maybe.
I actually don't know. I shouldn't say that. I'm just making shit up. So I don't know.
Do the
I'll-
mages have ritual casting?
Yeah. Yes.
I will just go ahead and spend mana.
Okay. You see that he is, he's picked something up. You're like, oh.
The ritual. What's up? Kev, the ritual version of a spell takes 10 minutes longer to cast than normal.
Oh, okay, so it's 11 minutes then.
Right.
So it's effectively it's a spell you would always take 11 minutes. Like, when the fuck would you? Well, I got a minute, but I don't have 10. Like, let's.
Yeah, I'll forget
Yeah.
it. Let's go.
My
Okay,
coffee's
well, then
gonna
I
get
will-
cold.
I will
Let's
do it
go.
as a ritual and
Okay.
take some time.
Sure. You can take that time. Amara and Nathaniel are kind of keeping watch out for that one drifting
I'm
wraith.
gonna use my acrobatics to leap up onto this platform above me.
Into this building over here.
To there.
Oh, that's actually not a platform. Those are ramps that go up from ground level.
Right, but like I'm on ground level, so I'm going to try to get up on the ramp by using acrobatics to access the.
Are you calling the edge of this building a ramp?
Well, so you're saying that it comes up from the ground? On
Yeah,
the
like it's flush with the ground, and unlike the other building that's built up, this is one that you can walk up. It's a smooth incline.
Okay, I thought they were like circular ramps going around the outside.
No, sorry.
Okay,
I think-
so that I will move up and try to stealth.
Sure. Yeah, give me a stealth check. Boom. Okay. No problem. And you got a Thaniar behind you. Thaniar, if you're going to stealth as well, too, just remember you've got a disadvantage on your stealth. Now, I want to check something here.
The other side in the bushes there.
Okay.
Go there.
Let's see here. Does this... Let's see here. Come on. Big money. Big money. Oh. Interesting.
That's his go-to word for anything that comes up.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, it's in here. Fucking terrific. All right, so...
Kev, what is the name of that book, that compendium?
It is called the Comprehensive Equipment Manual.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it. It's got just a shit ton of like weapons and armor and gear and stuff like that. It's got some rules for mass combat in it, and then it's got those.
I see.
Yeah. It's got like 3 different stages of firearms, which is, to be honest, the real reason I picked it up in the first place.
Interesting.
Yeah, I liked it. No, it's good. It's well put together, and it's a one guy, like one author and one artist too. So it's not like some of those things where they just grab old wizards, images and cram them in.
Totally.
So it's an actual good product. Okay, so here's what you find there. Where am I going to go here? What if I can cut and paste this into your character? Where are you here? Sama, you're the one who was looking at this thing. So where is it here? Bio. It goes into items. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna see if I can drag and drop this thing in here for you. Can I? Boom. Yes, I can. Fuck. Roll 20. I love you. Okay. So let's click on it. What are we doing here?
Secrets.
Yeah. Now you only have 1 charge left right now on this sucker. So it had 3, but it's only got 1, and there's 2 other things that it can do. Now, how can I... No, that's just making it... How do I get it to display? I don't know if I can get it to display. No. No, that's not it. So... let's do this. I wonder if I can show you guys here.
I can copy and paste it.
Yeah. Here, I got it open right now anyway. Do that for you. There you go, guys. So this only has 1 charge left. And it looks like it was forgotten behind by someone. And you can see there's a little crack in it as well too. So you may think that it may have been cast aside because it was damaged in some way. There's 2 other things that it can, or there's 2 other things about it. One, when you pick this thing up, you feel the chill go through you. And what it means is that, like, narratively, we're going to say you would always, anytime you're, hold on. Do you need to attune to this thing to be able to use it? Is that right, Greg? Or is this something that doesn't require attunement?
Well, it'll say on the item, I'd say whether it requires.
Okay, so it does not say it, so I don't think you need to attune to this thing.
Most minor items you don't.
Okay, so you do not need to attune to it, but while you are wielding it, you take 1 extra damage from cold attacks, and it can 10 times per day. It can flavor something. So you can flavor food, you can flavor whatever, you can make a scent.
Everything you eat can taste like McDonald's French fry.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you find there. what would you like to do next?
Kill this last mana race.
So can I see the window that Zama pointed at? Though, like, because the shading is covering the exterior of the building?
So if she said it loud enough for you to hear, then I am going to make a perception check for the Wraith to see if it heard that as well. Because you guys are sort of equidistant.
Yeah,
away.
we were not in line of sight, so she would
have had to. Okay, so let's make a check here. Nat 1. So no, it does not hear.
Okay.
So
Like, I was right here when I saw it, like right on this.
But you saw it through a window?
I don't remember. I just ducked around pretty quick.
Okay.
It was at the end of this bridge, it looked like. Maybe it was a doorway. I wasn't sure if it was a window or not.
Well, I'm gonna take my time and move around to Zama then.
Sure. So you sneak over there.
Feel free to heal me when I'm standing beside you.
I'm saving those people to drop it.
You're going to be effectively every what do you call it? Every person that I play with when I play a healer in Overwatch. Heal me! Heal me! Heal me! Heal me!
It does not want to let me move my guy up there.
You'll have to go around.
Yeah, you got to go around. There you go.
Yeah.
So I was right here. I moved to that edge. So
Okay, so you can go ahead and move in.
now you can see the edge of it.
Oh, Thanyar is joining you as well. Okay. Can you see him now?
I can sort of. It looks like it's on a platform.
Yeah, so that is raised. That's the same height as the rest of that cottage. And then there's that bridge that sort of stretches across as well.
Okay, so I will, since it's my natural habitat, I will move down into the trees.
Okay.
And
So you
move
leap up, easily move down and over. Nathaniel, were you trying to move up there, or you get stuck on the invisible barriers here? I'm going to assume you're stuck, so I'm just going to move you up.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what are you guys going to do?
So I'm going to try to find as good a cover as I can in these bushes.
Yep.
And then I will apply the mark onto the mana wraith.
Okay.
And
Eyes.
then I will use up my focus point. And
Now, did you want to try and coordinate this with anyone else, or are you going to kind of...
well, I'm going to motion to the people that are out in the opening that I can see. So that would be Zama and Nathaniel. I'm going to motion to them that like point towards it.
Okay.
Obviously, they'll see me do the semantic component of casting the. I don't know that actually. This doesn't look like it's a spell. It actually is just an ability now for the hunter. So I'll put the mark on it, and then I'll motion to them that I'm going to and then I'm going to pull it out.
Okay. Now, do you guys want to? You'll have like 1 round worth of prep. Does anyone want to prep or move anywhere or anything?
Yeah.
Well, can I see where the mana wraith is? Not exactly from where I am, eh? So I'll
But from where you are, certainly no. You're in the room.
I'll move out onto the ledge then.
I actually.
It's hard to do.
I will use that with Jeffrey.
Nice. Okay, what do you say?
That the mana wraith is just around the corner on the edge of the bridge.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
And is probably going to either come out onto the platform towards the bridge to come towards me, or just dimension. I'm assuming that this is like a dimension door ability that it's using. Like it's just sort of
like mechanically,
like a shadow step or something.
Yeah, or like Misty Step.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's either that or it's going to appear on that platform directly in front of where you are.
Okay.
Okay.
So when everybody's ready, then I will
go ahead.
Okay. Do you want us to roll initiative?
Yeah. Everyone, click on your token. Click on initiative, and then we'll see.
So click on Arlen's token, and then
exactly. Exactly. I'll roll initiative for my my Jack dice. Okay. Once again, I'm rolling garbage right now.
Jesus.
Oops.
Gross.
Okay, I got an 8. All right. I don't know. Amara doesn't seem to have any difficulty.
Oh, my initiative's not showing either, is it? No.
Yeah,
I think
22.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I just can't see it.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. It didn't show up. It didn't show in the text box what my roll was.
Oh,
Okay,
weird. Maybe. Yeah,
I
that's
see it.
strange.
Yeah, you're right. Interesting.
Okay, so then Amara is up first. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay, so my first attack.
Are you spending? You said you're spending focus, so I guess 2
Mhm.
attack rolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and whoa, nice. So 7 points of damage in total. And then that hits as well. 8 points of damage in total. Nice. Okay, we definitely got us attention. Zama, what do you want to do?
I just check my nails like this and I wait.
Okay. Such is the life of the healer.
Yeah.
All right, so the next up is Sin. What are you doing? Boy, I guess
think,
nothing. There you are.
Yeah, I think nothing. Hanging out.
Yeah, on my
Checking
turn
my
as
nails
well,
too.
I'm running out of space in the top, but I'm just going to try to break line of sight and move into deeper
Cover? Sure, yeah.
Because the hunter's mark gives me a sense of where the prey is, even though I can't see it.
Okay. Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Sure.
And I'll also use that for its perception check. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm sorry, Sin, what are you going to do?
I guess I'm going to check my nails too.
Okay. Athaniar, what are you doing?
Nathaniel will hide behind the other players.
Everyone's waiting here. Melanian, you got something more proactive to do here? Oh, you know what? Maybe I should put the fucking Mana Wraith on the sheet, eh? Because it actually goes before you.
Oh, yes. Then I will wait for it to go.
All right. It goes right. And actually, Athaniar, if you want, I can act before you, and then you can have your turn. So let me hold on here. Wrong. Wait, there we go. I'm just going to move it down to, oops, Mr. Mana Wraith. There we go. Okay. So this thing, let's make a, nope. Okay, so it drifts forward out to the bridge here. Actually, I'll move it out to here. And then what happens is it turns, and it does see you there, Melanian, and it sees Elif kind of hanging behind there. It turns, and it's, once again, its eyes are not green like the previous ones you saw. And what this thing does is it stops, it looks at you, and then it drifts up and gestures with an arm towards the cottage.
That's not a good sign.
No. And I think that's the sign, guys, that we'll leave the session at.
Awesome.
Let me get out of here, guys, and we'll commence with the outro. So here we go. Stop sharing. Get out of here, Doom, so I can get my camera back to its regular resolution. There we go. Okay, great. So for those listening at home, thanks so much for joining us for session 5 of our ongoing campaign playing the Heirs of Eversong. As always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, or you can shoot me an email at dungeonmusings@gmail.com, or you can reach me on Twitter at dungeonmusings. In addition, we have so today is April 24th at the time of recording. From now until July 1st, we are running a charity raffle to support the Heroes Save Villages campaign. You can learn all about the raffle in the description of the video below, but I will tell you that for a $25 donation, or rather every $25 donation that you make to the raffle, that gives you one chance of winning one of the very, very awesome prizes we've got. And the prizes we've got include a platinum edition of the Dragon Heist Adventure. It's something that was published by Beadle and Grimm. It's a $500 product US, and you can get it get a chance at winning it for $25. Now, we also have a bunch of other great prizes, stuff that either I supplied or stuff that we're getting from publishers as well, and those include core rulebooks for the new Fantasy Flight Legend of the Five Rings game, the core rulebook for the new Rune Quest Adventures in Glorantha, the new Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, and a bunch of other stuff too that you can find on the listed on the description, the video, I should say, that is attached to the description of the video, or attached to the description of this video. So it's going on from now until July 1st, 2019. On that day, what's going to happen is we'll cut things off at noon, and then that night we will be rolling live to see who wins the grand prize and who wins the bunch of other prizes that we have available. So you're free to donate as often as you want and get as many chances as you want. If it doesn't interest you, we'd ask that you help spread the word, because all money that is raised for the raffle goes directly to help the people at SOS Children's Villages International, help do the work that the very, very good work that they do to help abandoned and orphaned children. So anyway, last but not least, I want to thank my players. So Arlen, George, Arlen, I keep wanting to say your voice in my shitty West Country accent too. Arlen Walker. So Arlen Walker, thanks so much for joining us. George, I see we lost Jordan. Jeff, Greg, Steve, thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys.
Thanks, Kev, and thanks for everybody for letting me join in the adventure. It's fun.
No, of course. We've got our regular group now, or sort of regular pool of people. So this is going to be easy to keep going now. So anyway, until next time, folks, thanks so much for watching again. And until then, happy gaming.